Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead Dead City. This one's going to be doing my final predictions video for the Season 2 episodes. This is for Episode 8, the finale. So, okay, we've made it to the end of Season 2. We just did our review for Episode 7. Very good episode. I enjoyed it. It was really, it was good. You know, there was some good action with the Walker thing, you know, with the glass and stuff breaking. I thought that was pretty cool. And I did enjoy the Negan stuff, especially the Lucille, you know, sequence. I kind of wish that Annie and Joshua were real. That was my one gripe with it. But I did enjoy the sequences, and I thought it was really good. It was a really fun episode. So, Episode 8 now. Man, now, there's a lot of different ways this episode can go, you know what I mean? There's either the really good route, which is where everything goes insane, you get a battle with, you know, the METHANE and stuff for the METHANE, and you get Negan and Maggie that kind of just team up, take down this whole organization, and they're just done with it, and that's the end of the season, you know what I mean? Or they could go the kind of trashy route, which is kill off Bruegel, even though he's been underused a lot most of this season, and just kind of kill him off like he's nothing. Drag the Dama out till Season 3, and keep Herschel as a villain, right? So there are ways to make this bad, but there's also equally ways to make this good. Honestly, it's hard to tell where this will land. What I do know is that I do like the sequences in the trailer where Negan is lining people up and he's doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I like that. I like that they're doing an eeny, meeny, miny, mo scene with Negan, but this time we're for it. That is a really big selling point for me this episode, and I am very curious to see what they do with that. Which y'all know my prediction. I think that Negan will give over Lucille to Maggie, because we know Maggie gets Lucille this episode. We know she gets that in her possession. I think Negan is going to give the bat to Maggie and let her finish the Dama off. That's what I think. Which I know people are going to say, like, really? Like, you think the Dama's just going to die right after coming back? Yes, I do. That's modern Walking Dead for you. They're going to bring the Dama back. They just revealed her to be alive, and I would bet money on this, that in the finale they're going to kill her off. I would bet so much money on that, it's insane. Bruegel, I'm also setting my expectations low. I think he's going to probably die this episode. I'm being realistic with The Walking Dead. These spinoffs have taught me well again and over again that you cannot trust them to keep interesting villains alive. You cannot trust them. So I believe Bruegel will also die a very fast and quick battle death, and that'll be it. I think his storyline will end. I think the Dama will be killed by Maggie as a, as a favor to Negan. And a favor to her as well, too, you know, for what she did to Herschel and stuff. Maggie will get out of her, you know, hostage state, because, I mean, we literally see her in the episode running around, you know, so Maggie will get out of captivity pretty quickly from the Dama. I also think there's a small percentage chance that Pearly could die this episode. I'm not sold on that idea yet, but I could see it because he's kind of involved. You know, you see him getting the armor on and stuff. I could see Pearly dying this episode. My curiosity is, what is his role going to be? Because there's another scene in the trailer where it almost looks like he's fighting with Negan, which is weird because them two kind of had an alliance in Season 1. I don't know, the writing has definitely gone off the rails this season, so it wouldn't shock me if they kill him off and he's a villain at the end, and they kind of just undo what they did with him. It wouldn't shock me at all. And it's a battle for the METHANE, right? That's what it's for, so we'll see, man. I mean, like, how is this season going to end? Like, will we get a satisfying conclusion to Dead City Season 2? I think we will, but I think there's going to be problems. I do. I think there's going to be some issues in the writing. I don't know how good it's going to be. I feel like it'll be good. I don't know if it's going to be great. I feel like there's some things they're going to fumble with here a little bit. I think they're going to kill some people that they shouldn't kill. Two characters that I hope they do not kill is Annie and Joshua. I need an actual reunion scene with them and actual scenes with Negan and his son. You haven't given me that yet, and don't count the hallucination as them giving us that, because it's not. We need an actual scene with Annie. We need a real scene with Annie, with Negan and Annie seeing each other again, and unless we get that, I would say, yeah, you definitely don't kill them off. I know there's a lot of rumors coming in. I know people think that Dwight could be coming into this episode. Hell, I mean, who knows? I mean, they did film a post-credit scene. We know that they went back and filmed an extra scene for this finale. Could we get Dwight in this finale? I guess it's not an impossible thing. I would love it if Dwight was in this episode. I would absolutely love it. Will it happen? Hard to say. Genuinely really hard to say, but we'll see what they end up doing, man. I mean, it's not an impossible thing. It's really not. So that's kind of my general thoughts, kind of getting into this episode here, getting into this finale. I think it'll be good. I think it's going to wrap up pretty much every storyline going on. I think the Dama is going to be killed. I think Bruegel is going to be killed. I think the finale will clean house, I think. Croat, honestly, I could see a scenario where he's just done this season, at least. I could. I feel like this episode's primarily focused on Bruegel and the Dama and their, stuff. And then season 3 will revisit the Croat, I think, in some kind of way. That's what I'm thinking, at least. With maybe an appearance of Dwight, that'd be cool. Like, ever since people have been coming out and saying that, I'm like, man, oh, man, you want to get me excited again, man. I tell you what, that would get me pretty excited. So we'll see. We'll see what they end up doing. It's honestly a very up in the air thing. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe. Once you don't miss any of the videos, make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist. Beat world gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.